Huh, I don't recognize this design. Is this a Tupolev? Or maybe a Missishev? The lack of red stars worries me. Oh, I've mixed up my forces. This isn't Energy Air Force, this is Global Defense Force. Okay, there is something I need to do while we're here, after Let's Playing 15 days. This is where it all started. What? Oh, come on, no one's going to notice. Even if they do, I can just say aliens did it. See? Aliens. I could kill all of those civilians and no one would say a word. Flying saucers, eh? I'd better get to that British parliamentary helicopter on the double. But first, a warning shot. They have been warned. Oh dear, this thing controls like arse. And the lasers hurt. I'm sure no one is going to mind a few bullet holes in the masonry. You know, this helicopter is not working out. Much better. So, this is the second game in the Earth Defense Force series, and much like the first one, it was never released in North America. Just like Energy Airforce. Of course, American PS2 owners might be familiar with a different game from the same studio, that never made it to Europe, Robot Alchemic Drive. I have a grudge against the London Eye as well, thanks 15 days. Anyway, I think Europe got the better part of the lineup, since this game actually controls extremely well. For as long as you stay away from any vehicles. And for as long as the frame rate is stable, which only happens when most enemies are already dead. Oh, there's another wave of saucers. It's somewhat difficult to go back to XCOM standards of planetary defense after this. Oops, I broke it. Doesn't matter. The enemy types aren't limited to saucers, of course. There are bus-sized ants, hopping spiders the size of an Abrams tank, and even skyscraper-scaling centipedes. There are also flying ants, which is funny, because in the fourth EDF game that covers an invasion that happens 8 years later, they keep repeating "it's a good thing giant insects can't fly" for 30 missions. And then wasps the size of a fighter jet show up. The alien tech in EDF 2025 looks kinda boring though, and there are no centipedes. Is there fall damage? No, because it's not fun. Out of my way. This does look like Britain. Minus the saucers, though. There are also walkers from the War of the Worlds in the game, but they don't appear yet. This is an early mission where enemies show up only one type at a time. Where did you all come from? The damn aliens are stealing people's job in the demolitions business. Ow! Fuck. This is the leading cause of death in the early missions, your own explosives. Wasn't the same pickup sound used in Deadly Premonition? In Robot Alchemic Drive they punish you for collateral damage. Here aliens will destroy most of the cities anyway, so nobody cares. I remember the plot of EDF 2025 said halfway through that half of the Earth's population has been eliminated. And here I am still trying to make my way to the London Eye. Bugger. An invisible wall. Okay, let's finish off the sources. I'm supposed to pick up weapons and armor some of them drop to get better guns and increase max health, but it's inconvenient here. Excellent. Now we're going to hear the best and the most fitting music track in the entire series. Yes, the best track is a 15-second loop, which is perfect when your game has 75 missions of nothing but alien slaughter, single-player or split-screen co-op. You can get better guns, you can try higher difficulty levels, you might even want to play as a pale winged trooper, who is a lady with a jetpack and lasers. And they fit it all on one CD. So that was GDF, and now I'm going back to our more contemporary flying saucers.